guys, this is Susie from 𝘚𝘱𝘢𝘳. So I'm here with Nikki with Cigar Envy. First, I'm smoking 𝘍𝘭𝘢𝘮𝑗. This video is powered by 𝘍𝘭𝘢𝘮𝑗's New World Puro Especial. What are you smoking?
I am smoking the 𝘚𝘱𝘢𝘳𝘅, the Django, one of my favorites.
Nice, spicy.
Yes.
So we're here to talk with Nikki about her brand. I want to highlight this exclusive, unique brand that let me take it back. There are a lot of pokers out there, but with Nikki, what I see is uniqueness. I see personalization into each product, and I'll say that personally because I have my own, and I'll show you that. But so without further ado, let's talk with Nikki. Tell us, who is Nikki?
So I am a native of Maryland, grew up in Forestville. I've been smoking for about the last 10 years is when I was actually introduced to smoking. A friend of mine, and at first I didn't like it as much, but over the years, about the last 4 or 5 years, that's when I really started to get into the cigar culture, learning as much as I can about the cigar community, and it's not by design, but it's a male-dominated industry. And so one of the things that I wanted to do is to come in and add some flair to the accessories that women use for their smoking experience.
Okay, so speaking of accessories, so your brand is Cigar Envy.
Yes.
NVY. Tell us, why Cigar Envy, and the background.
Sure. It actually started in more from a conversation that I had with a really good friend of mine, and it's actually his cigar line, and that's his cigar box, Leaf Sweet Premium Cigars. And when he started his cigar line, he asked me specifically to make pokers for his male clients. And so, of course, always looking out for the ladies, I said, well, women smoke as well. And he said, I do. He said, but, he was trying to introduce men to using the cigar draws. And so I started making them, for him. But of course, naturally, I'm thinking about the ladies and thinking, well, no, he needs to have a few of the women pokers as well for his cigar line. And so it actually morphed into 10 pokers for him and hundreds for me and my ladies. So it actually started COVID, having everything shut down. It kind of gave me an opportunity to just be still and to be able to work and to do it. So for me, that was the one good thing that came out of COVID, was that it gave me an opportunity to sit down and to really perfect the cigar draws.
Okay. So when was the first one that was made?
Wow. Probably in May, and I don't have the first one, but it's funny when I look back on my cigar draws, I can look at them and tell which ones were the first ones that I did versus the ones that I'm doing now.
Right, you perfected.
I perfected it using different materials. One of the things that make mine a little bit more unique, that you stated earlier, is the fact that I use wine corks. One, I had a lot of wine corks that I had used, but they're durable. I carry my poker around all the time, bounced around in my case, and so I wanted something that was going to be durable, but also the wine corks are very light. And they're unique. It's nothing that you've seen before.
Okay. And so you get them by request, or do you make multiples and then sell them? How does it work? So what's the process? So let's say I wanted to get a poker.
Sure.
So let me take that back. So is it a poker or a draw?
So I call mine cigar draws.
Okay.
And that's because a cigar draw is really to allow airflow into a cigar so that you get a better draw from the cigar. So you use it to poke through the head of the cigar to get a better draw. or sometimes even the foot of the cigar. Some people call them nubbers, some people call them pokers. I call my cigar balls. So
Okay.
I guess whatever you want to call
Okay.
it.
Okay. So back to what's the ordering process? Like, how does that work?
So there are some that I have on hand that I just sit down in my living room and just, my mind is always going, and I'll create envy at home. But if you wanted to order something, then of course I would work with someone, which is exactly what I did with Kia. Hey Kia, to bake yours. She gave me some information about you, what you like, your brand, and she trusted me to create that envy. So I do custom pokers, but I also have some that I keep on hand as well.
Okay. So I want to talk about my poker real quick.
Okay.
When I opened the package, there was an additional poker in there, but it was also a chapstick in there.
Yeah.
Do you generally do that?
I do.
I think that is just amazing because our lips get chapped.
Exactly.
And so when I opened the box, I was like, this is just perfect.
Yep.
It's unique. It's not just me getting a poker. It's very useful too, very practical. So I think that was great idea. So going back to the pokers, you were talking about male pokers or male draws. Normally men don't like to use those because it looks feminine.
Yes.
And so when you make them, do you keep that concept in mind, not to have colors and certain lengths?
I do. So for the men, I try to keep it as neutral as possible so that if they pull it out, if it's sitting on the table, it doesn't look, like we said, very girly. I stick with a lot of the browns and then the neutral beige, the blacks, the silvers, the bronze, just anything to make it look a little bit more masculine, and just try to keep it simple for my guys.
Okay. So do you want to show us a couple of your products?
Sure,
and
I would love to. Absolutely. So I find that with ladies, of course, we love anything lipstick. So this is one that I actually really love, and the lips seem to go pretty quickly. This one has the exposed wine cork. I didn't paint this one, but a lot of them I actually will paint. And this one, and I've also kind of done something a little bit different. So this one is turned this way. So of course when you get to the end, you use it. But then I also started creating some where they're actually upright, so that when you are smoking, then people can actually see. And again, these are the wine corks painted, and I like a lot of embellishments on my pokers or my draws. Again, it just kind of gives it a little bit more of a uniqueness. And one of the things that I also, for the ladies, I also like to put positive affirmation charms on as many pokers as I can. Sometimes depending on the hole in the needle, I may not be able to get it on there, but as much as possible, I like to put positive affirmations on there. So this one just says, live your dream. And the one that I actually did for Susie was this beautiful 𝘠𝘱𝘢 color, and I absolutely love it. So this is one of the newer ones, and it just says Envy. And again, this has a couple things that the ladies like on it. And exclusively being shown for the first time today, I'm doing a denim collection, and this one actually says the Diva. And it has wine charm, lipstick, makeup charm on it. So really simple, and it's super, super light.
And so listen to the concept, how the concept came to be from the denim collection.
So I have, lots and lots of jeans. And again, I'm just trying to figure out jeans that I can't fit. Ladies, we all go through that. So I literally ripped out the label of my jean from Old Navy, and this is the Diva. So there's another one that's going to be coming out soon called the Sweetheart, and literally sitting in my living room watching TV. So it's nothing fancy, but again, just something that gives it a little bit more uniqueness. And this one is the Diva. And I have another one here. And I don't want anyone to think that I drink too much, but I have a lot of wine charms that I use in my programs. A lot of wine, because wine and cigars just go together. So I have another denim. And just very light, travels well, bounces around well in your cigar case.
And show us some male ones.
Yes. So these are a few of the male draws. And again, really just trying to keep it as simple as possible for my guys. And ladies, we're queens, and so this is my King Envy. And again, just keeping it really, really simple. And you don't have to use it to hold your cigar, but it's definitely something that you might want to use to poke the hole through it to allow more air in. So these are a couple other ones that I have, and they're just really fun and flirty. And again, each one is completely different. This one, one of my favorite colors, the royal blue. This one is black with the pink. And again, it's just fun. One of the things that I really, really want to stress is that when you purchase a Cigar Envy draw, you don't have to worry about someone saying, oh, I have that same draw. Everyone is created uniquely and different. And my thought process behind Cigar Envy is every smoking experience is different. Every cigar is different. And I don't see why our cigar accessories can't showcase that same difference. You know, our personalities, our palettes, everything. So when you purchase a Cigar Envy draw, I want it to reflect your personality. Someone should be able to look at your draw and say, you're a lot of fun. Or, you're real serious.
Right.
You know? So I just want to make sure that your smoking experience extends to the accessories and that it is a reflection of your personality.
Awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to order. So tell us, how can we reach you, and follow you? What's your social media handles?
So on Facebook and Instagram, I'm at Cigar Envy, which is 𝘠𝘱𝘢𝘳, and you can inbox me either on Facebook or on Instagram. And I want to be able to help you to create your own envy.
Is that your tagline?
It is.
Create your own envy.
It is.
My tagline is spark that flame.
All right.
So let's spark that flame and create your own envy.
Yes.